Rick Hendrick was recently hit with a curveball. Many thought Alex Bowman's dirt racing hopes were over when he switched from dirt to tarmac after a nail-biting crash. But don't let go, Bowman reveals his dirt racing plans in an exclusive interview with DIRTRACKR. Is a stubborn driver impeding the team's progress? The dirt saga continues, and the dirt track is about to get a lot more exciting. Fans, don't miss this showdown. Subscribe to our channel and hit that like button for more whereabouts on NASCAR. Alex Bowman's 6th season with Hendrick Motorsports didn't unfold as planned, marked by 0 wins, 4 top 5s, 10 top 10s, and a 20th position in the standings. Under the guidance of new crew chief Blake Harris, Bowman faced challenges that led to him falling out of playoff contention for the first time since joining Rick Hendrick's team. Despite a 3-year contract extension in February 2023, a fractured vertebrae suffered in a sprint car accident in Iowa sidelined him for 4 weeks, contributing to a drop that the team couldn't recover from. As the 2024 season approaches, Rick Hendrick and his team advised Bowman to reassess his choices, priorities, and racing calendar. In a recent SiriusXM interview, Bowman confirmed that he won't be participating in any sprint car racing events throughout 2024. When asked if the decision was solely his or influenced by his team, he clarified, "It was mine at first. I made the decision, and my decision got reinforced by the management. To be honest with you, I had already made the decision on my own." Despite the decision to cut back on races, Bowman expressed his definite return to driving winged sprint cars in the future, emphasizing his love for the sport. He stated, "I love sprint car midget racing. I love the mechanical side of it just as much as I loved the challenge of trying to figure out how to drive a winged sprint car, right? I love building cars and being on the crew chief side of things and being on the mechanical side of things too, so I'll be around it." Bowman's injuries included a concussion and a crash at Texas Motor Speedway in 2022, have been setbacks in recent years. Recognizing the need for temporary withdrawal from parallel racing events, Bowman is making sacrifices for the sake of his team. Meanwhile, his crew chief, Blake Harris, is gearing up for a strong second year with Hendrick Motorsports. Crew chief Blake Harris is expressing gratitude towards his bosses after a challenging first year with the number 48 team. The 2023 season started strong for Bowman and Harris, with 6 top 10 finishes in the first 7 races and a pole position in the Daytona 500. However, setbacks occurred after Alex Bowman's back injury, leading to a tough second half of the year. Despite his struggles, Rick Hendrick and the leadership team chose to stand by Harris. In a recent statement to the team's in-house media, back in February, Rick Hendrick had expressed confidence in Bowman despite challenges during the regular season. When announcing the contract extension, Hendrick stated, "We're thrilled to extend with Alex. He's a proven winner, and I don't know of anyone who has worked harder to reach this level. The opportunity to continue our relationships with Alex and everyone at Ally is a great way to kick off 2023. When Alex Bowman took the plunge into dirt racing, the dirt car community was thrilled to see a prominent Cup Series driver stepping into their realm to test the behemoths. However, a perilous turn of events unfolded after his high-limit racing accident, leading to a hazardous cycle of missed Cup Series races due to injuries. In response to this, the Hendrick Motorsports driver shifted his focus from the dirt to the tarmac. Contrary to the belief of many fans who thought this marked the end of Bowman's ventures beyond the next-gen car, he insists that the truth is quite the opposite. The driver of the number 48 Camaro acknowledges the recent setbacks caused by injuries outside of NASCAR, emphasizing that these issues need to be addressed before he can fully immerse himself in his winged car escapades. Dismissing the doubts expressed on Twitter by those who thought Bowman had abandoned dirt racing, the 30-year-old set the record straight once and for all during his appearance on the DIRTRACKR podcast. Alex Bowman isn't one to let doubters dictate his racing narrative, especially when it comes to his dirt racing endeavors. Dispelling any notion that he's abandoning dirt racing, he clarified that the recent rumors circulating on Twitter were nothing but clickbait. Addressing the speculation head-on, Bowman stated, "I saw some clickbait like Twitter post the other day that I'm like quitting dirt racing, and it's like, this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I'm not quitting, like I've missed 10 Cup races in the last 2 years." Emphasizing the challenges he's faced, Bowman highlighted that he had missed a significant number of races in the past 2 years due to injuries, most of which occurred outside of the Cup Series. He explained, "I need to not miss races for a couple of years and get back to where I can go back to dirt racing and not be so worried about it. But yeah, I mean, I love dirt racing and I think the crossover is definitely big." While his primary focus remains on the number 48 Hendrick Motorsports garage, Bowman has long-term plans for a full-time season in the World of Outlaws. When asked about when this could become a reality, Bowman shared, "I think as long as I'm able to. As soon as I'm done cup racing, I would love to do the Outlaw Tour. I mean, I think the areas of the country that I've never been to and that I want to see, the life on the road, kind of all of it. I want to do it for sure. It's going to happen unless there's a reason I can't. Bowman expressed his disappointment about not being able to race more dirt events and clarified that the decision to sit out on dirt racing was entirely his own. The 30-year-old acknowledged spending his 30th birthday in a hospital overnight as a wake-up call to the reality of his Cup Series losses. While opinions within the dirt racing community may vary on Bowman's decision, it's evident that he has carefully considered the implications. Despite the differing views, Bowman highlighted the significant crossover between the Cup Series and dirt racing when it comes to community sentiments. According to Alex Bowman, the intertwining of Cup Series and dirt racing is a win-win situation for everyone involved. Reflecting on his experiences in both realms and the reception from fans, the Hendrick Motorsports driver sees both sides as equally impressive. He noted, "You could definitely tell. You can almost pick out a dirt fan versus a NASCAR fan. Like, if you go to a dirt race and there's a cup race close by or whatever, you can pick out the differences, but fans on both sides were super cool and super receptive." Acknowledging the unique characteristics of each world, Bowman believes that the crossover between NASCAR and dirt racing not only provides entertainment for fans, but also offers valuable experience for racing drivers. Embracing the opportunity to explore a different style of racing, Bowman aimed to captivate the home crowd's attention. He felt a strong sense of commitment to earning the respect of the dirt racing community, and that determination continues to burn brightly. Expressing his desire to continue winning races in winged cars and become a regular presence on the podium, Bowman emphasized, "But yeah, there's a ton of crossover, especially when the two, NASCAR and dirt racing, are close by each other. And drivers crossing over is only good for everybody. It brings new exposure to different racetracks and different series and whatever it is." In a chat on the well-known YouTube channel DIRTRACKR, the 30-year-old spilled the beans about his concerns regarding NASCAR's next-gen cars. "They're just so darn complicated," he exclaimed, echoing the sentiments of many in the racing community. Alex Bowman is pretty clear about one thing. He's not keen on getting his hands dirty with a next-gen car. While NASCAR has been all about upping the ante on driver safety, the next-gen platform seems to be taking it to a whole new level, with enhanced chassis and frames ensuring drivers stay snug. However, according to Bowman, the SMT data electronics on board have made working on these cars a bit of a headache. Expressing his frustration, Bowman bluntly stated, "I look at a next-gen car and I really don't want to work on it. It just looks really difficult to work on. Everything looks like a pain in the butt." NASCAR has a history of pushing boundaries when it comes to driver safety, and the introduction of modern harnesses post Dale Earnhardt's tragic passing in 2001 was a game-changer. However, the next-gen cars have received mixed reviews. Jeff Bodine, a former NASCAR Cup Series driver and Daytona 500 winner, believes that the parity in next-gen cars has ruined racing. He criticizes the series for turning into a business, taking the fun out of racing, and disagreed with NASCAR's approach to modifications, stating that small alterations lead to significant penalties. Despite the concerns about next-gen cars, for Bowman, they're currently not the biggest worry on his plate. The driver's gearing up for a 2024 comeback after an unsatisfactory performance this year, and has shared insights into the measures he's taking to up his game. Despite his love for dirt racing, Bowman has made it crystal clear that cup racing remains his top priority. In line with that commitment, he's even chosen to stay away from the upcoming 2024 Chili Bowl Nationals. Discussing this decision, Bowman revealed, "I hate that I can't race more dirt stuff. I think I saw a lot of people think that it was somebody else's decision, and honestly, regardless of what anyone else said, the decision was made before I talked to anybody else. It seems like the number 48 driver is gearing up to make a strong comeback in the coming year." So that's all we've got for today. We hope you enjoyed it. Tell us what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We hope to see you in the upcoming video.